what's up? Welcome back to another MMA Aviation video. Today we'll be doing a review of Infinite Passengers. I want to say that even though Infinite Passengers and I have a deal, all opinions in this video are my own, and Infinite Passengers have not checked or altered this video in any way. So we'll start off with the app as for free, and I'm not exactly sure on all the prices since I can't log out to get those for you, but one month is $2.50 in the Australian currency, and you can buy multiple months and they get cheaper as you go, like a bundle deal. So we have 4 different modes here. Firstly, we'll be taking a look at free play. So with the subscription, it gets you access to all these airlines' boarding music. Basically, every airline is there, and even some that aren't in Infinite Flight or only operate a tiny fleet in Infinite Flight. Like, let's see what else we have. Do we have Czech Airlines in here? Yeah, we do, and they are not in Infinite Flight. So, of course, we'll be taking a look at Qatar Airways. And estimated flight time, that doesn't really matter, we'll just put down 20 minutes, even though it won't be so long. Infinite Flight's on a separate device, it's on this device. VSpeed call-ups, we want those on. GPWS, we want them on. Flying in a high elevation area, no. Boarding music up, safety briefing up. So another feature with the subscription is you can allow emergencies, so we can turn them on. Probability during the flight, we can just put them to 100%. Emergency to occur at 2 minutes after we take off. We don't want random time, and we can choose a flaps emergency. That's not such a big thing. I think it's just where the flaps fail to go out or fail to retract, but it's not both of those. One engine failure, all engines failure, what we'll be doing today. Fuel leak, the only thing is it can't go below the minimum landing weight since Infinite Flight doesn't allow fuel dump below that. So it's not really an emergency, we'll still have like a bit of fuel left since it can't go underneath that. And stuck gear, as far as I'm aware, it doesn't retract, or yeah. That's what I think it is. So we'll be doing all emergencies today, and we just click start. It's really that simple. Now that we're in the Infinite Flight app, we'll just wait for it to quickly load, and then after we'll head into settings, we'll head down to the bottom, and all we need to turn on is, I believe it's enable full flight link. Oh, actually, I think it's the other one. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so the video is already late and I have to voice over it again. As the boarding music was way too loud, I've decided to mute it all so you don't hear double of me, and add the boarding music on top of it. I've had to rewrite all of this onto 7 pages of paper. Here's one page. Where was I? Okay, so currently what you can hear is the latest version of the Qatar Airways boarding music playing. A few people asked if I use Infinite Passengers for my stream. I actually don't. I manually input them into the video alongside my windows and clouds and everything so that I can add touchdown sounds, turbulence meals, and just a whole lot so I can customize it more. This video is in solo mode with the Qatar Airways A380. I went close to the runway. I started parking close to the runway, not to waste your time. By the way, I'm doing multiple videos in this, so be sure to subscribe with the notification bell turned on so you don't miss future videos. After we click pushback, the safety briefing comes on about 20 seconds later. I'm just clicking it straight away and then clicking it to show you what it does, again not to waste your time. Also, I'm sorry the flying will be bad as I'm just trying to make the video as short as possible since I already know it's long. Do you want Infinite Passengers but don't have Infinite Flight? Not a problem. I'm currently doing an Infinite Flight mega giveaway that ends on the 12th of January where I'm giving away over 10 Infinite Flight prizes. Link will be in the comments. Now, do you want Infinite Flight Passengers but don't have Infinite Flight Passengers? That's also not an issue since in the future I'll be doing Infinite Passengers a giveaway. That's another reason to subscribe with your notifications on. And now where's all this paper? Okay, I've got no bin here, great.
You got in there?
Cafu?
Yeah. Lewandowski here yet?
Hey, coach.
Ah, Lewandowski. Okay, listen up. So you all know why we're here.
A pre-match briefing, coach?
No. Tell him, Rob.
We're here to make an airline safety film.
I'll sell it better than that, Rob.
Really?
Yeah.
See, you pretty much get the point. We have the same
We're here.
video, come on.
Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff.
And with that, if you want to watch the safety briefing or the boarding music, I have those also on my channel, and I've got a 3-hour version of the boarding music. So now let's go ahead and take off. We'll put flaps to 2. And yeah, it won't be the best takeoff, I'll just get it up in the air early. We got a bit of crosswind, but that's okay. Let's turn up the sound a little bit. I just have it like that for my stream so that I can play the sound on top. We're probably going to veer off the runway.
80 knots.
Okay, 80 knots. So it's going to push us to our right, so we need to use left rudder input.
V1.
V1?
VR.
V1 is the point of no return, so technically, in theory, if we have an emergency, we need to take off, but I'd rather take my chances on the ground, to be honest. Because, yeah, it's a really good app. The only thing is, they don't have those things, but it can't, the computer can't be like, oh, he's 2 minutes away from landing, because I have to keep on manually adjusting mine every, like, 2 minutes before landing to get it exactly on point. And, yeah, the computer doesn't know that, and they can't have all the announcements, so what they've done with the computers are best. If you really want to enhance your experience, then you can do what I'm doing, but, yeah, it's basically impossible for them to do. I'm going to retract the flaps now. I know I'm not the best climb, but I just feel to demonstrate it. So having a dual engine failure, and we'll turn left just to add an effect. Because yeah, I have the descent announcement, the actual engine noise, the touchdown, and thank you for flying, blah blah blah, and I do it to whatever airport. So if I'm flying to London in the Qatar A380, I'll try to find one from London with the Qatar A380. Obviously that'll be very, very hard for them to do, but hopefully in the future we can have some improved things, and they're continuously improving the app. They've been a little slow recently, but now they're just starting to do everything in the app and actually get it promoted and out there. So yeah, honestly, it's a really good app. I've had Infinite Flight Assistant, but they actually scammed me and I lost $18, or just over that. With Infinite Passengers though, we could previously, before the subscription, we could buy sound packs individually. I bought 3 or 4 sound packs, which are like $10. I was like, oh, okay, another app. They didn't exactly scam me, but I just lost it.
The seatbelt sign will be switched off shortly. However, for all safety, we recommend that you keep your seatbelt loosely fastened in case of any unexpected turbulence. My name is Jovan and I'm a cabin service director for today's flight. The cabin senior is Gus Torrey. We have an excellent team on board today and we are happy to offer any assistance you may require throughout the flight. Shortly we have the pleasure of serving you hot breakfast with a rich choice of tea and coffee, and we shall be serving you with refreshments. Our in-flight entertainment has begun. Also in our seat pockets to sign a copy of
Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Be sure to ensure your health and well-being during the flight.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, here in Qatar Airways, we aim to offer you
something else.
hospitality every time
Blah,
you
blah,
travel
blah,
with
blah.
us. We would like to know how well we achieve this today, and we truly welcome your feedback.
So if we take a look, we cannot start the engines, it's not physically possible. As I was saying before the announcement started, Infinite Passenger, so I lost that and I was like, oh, because it was annoying. I did that with Infinite Flight when they started global as well, and I lost all the aircraft I bought. But
Bank angle.
yeah, I know I've got a bank angle, but I think my passengers would rather have a bank angle and survive than die. See, it won't be the best landing, I'm just doing a demo basically. But they actually reimbursed me with how much the planes cost
Bank angle.
in subscription. So I had like 6 months of subscription time for what they did. So they actually, Infinite Flight Assistant scammed me, and this app did something they didn't even need to do. So I was very grateful for that, and that's another reason why I love the app.
Think rate. Pull up.
Yeah, I've got no engine. Sometimes these are a little annoying, but it's mostly for the flight. So they come on, and if you taxi too fast, it's like, it tells you to slow down and everything. So it's good for actual flying, but if you're having an emergency, it's obviously you don't have an emergency every day. And you can also set the probability to like 1%, so it's realistic, but then if you're flying in the expert server, you have a dual engine failure, your autopilot disengages, you have a nosedive, and then you gain like 500 knots, and you get reported, then yeah. Okay, so at this rate we're going to be losing speed. So you can see the little dot thing there. Actually, we could just about make it, but we're going to deploy the flaps, since for the amount of lift they give us, it's not worth the amount of speed they decrease. So if we have our flaps, it will actually not get us as far. But we want to slow down. Oh, we're doing a rapid left turn soon. So yeah, let me know what you think of this app down below, and if you do decide to get it, just let me know so I can report back to Infinite Passengers. That'd be great, thank you. They also started a Discord server. They used to have a discourse. I actually said I would make one, and I made one for them, but they said we don't need one, but now they started it. So yeah, even the developer is quite busy doing stuff, but he always makes time to chat with people, and they've got a few staff members who also are very kind and very supportive. And that's my honest opinion. This hasn't been watched by anyone or them. Well, they're probably watching it, but yeah.
20.
Okay, we're getting close now. Nose landing isn't the best to it. Mostly just demoing the app. And I'm sorry this video is a little bit long, I feel like deleting it, but I'm just showing you guys what happens, and I'll do a few more that are shorter and then one that's longer with a full takeoff on that. Okay, we need to decrease our speeds, but we can't do that. We've got a long runway here though. If we really wanted to, we could...
Sink rate. Pull up.
Let me try it up. Yep, not the best landing ever. If I was to take this seriously, I would have extended like my kind of downwind base.
200.
200. We're quite heavy on fuel, remember that.
100.
100. It's going to be a Ryanair.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Yep. I'm so bad at landing in external camera views all the time. I always just fail. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, anyways, we're now on the ground, and after our passengers will... Oh, we don't have reverse thrust, do we? No, we'll try to get off the runway so that if we explode, we don't block the way. Thank you, thank you. Be sure to sub to MM Aviation for saving a life. Okay, so that's basically it, and then after we just need to stop, and then it will just give us our points if we go back into the app. So there we go, suffered complete engine failure. I don't know why it takes 50 away from you, because, yeah, it's not your fault that you have an engine failure. Watch your bank angle. Yes, I was trying to land and not kill all my passengers. Exceeded 2G. Yeah, descended too fast, that's alright. Landed everyone safely and earned the admiration of everyone. And they subscribed to my channel. Arrived on time. That's another thing. If you have your time, like, let's say, 40 minutes of the flight, and you do an hour flight, we'll say you're late, take points away from you. Passengers will relax to music on the ground. Normally, they will do boarding music at the end, but they won't have to do the set announcements. So I got 90 out of 100. Now let's take a look at the other features. So we have airline mode. So I have a virtual airline, I'm not putting much effort into it though. I've got my IFVAs, I've got my Infinite Flight Forum, I've got my staff training service I just set up, everything, staff elections, everything. Okay, so I currently own the A350, which was a lot of money. And you can just buy different aircraft and I can sell it. So I purchased it for 98. Yes, it's the same value. So if I or any of the pilots I hire do a flight in the A350, we get points basically, and we are taking passengers. So either that aircraft, and yeah, I sold the other ones I had. So I can really buy a Cirrus if I want to. I could actually buy a, what was it, X-Cub. I don't think they added the X-Cub, did they? Well, it's not really for that. So if we buy one, we don't have enough funds, we can buy used. Or if we keep on clicking on the plane, we get different used hours and a different price. So obviously if the aircraft is newer, it has a cheaper price. And that's how many, it tells you how many hours you have left. Planes have a maximum of 20k hours, so 20,000 hours, before they cannot be used. So this plane has 1,000 hours, 1,601 hours left, which means that we have 18,399 hours left on it. So if we click buy, okay, I'm just doing this for the video. If we click buy used, then we have the plane. So now we have two aircrafts. And if we look at my virtual, we have view airline reports. There we go. I did a flight in it once. The only thing I don't like is it doesn't exactly eat your battery, but it just uses a little bit more during the flight. So, and I do like streams all the time. So if I did an overnight flight for everything, I'd be right at the top. Yeah, like this is the average. Okay, so I have another pilot who's done 0 flights. Oh, this flight here counted, I think, that we just did because we went in the A350. Okay, now I can recruit other pilots, but it's kind of been inactive, but we need to get that active again. The app is amazing. That's something that we can do. Run an ad campaign. If we select this, we can purchase it, rename airline, blah, blah, blah. And now if we look at cargo mode, it is basically the same as airline mode, but for cargo. And I think it has a few less things in it. Okay, sorry, I know how long this video is, but... so if we just put, like... So if we just put this and we have the same thing basically, but with another thing, and you can fly over the airlines as well. Now if we look at live map, this used to be kind of glitchy and laggy, but let's see. Okay, so it loads them kind of slowish, but they're still fast. I don't know if these are all Infinite Flight flights. I believe it's everything in Infinite Flight, or just IF packs. It would be everything in Infinite Flight right now. I don't know what server it does them for. It is quite detailed though. If we look at Perth, it's like, I think they use Google Earth or something for it. Like, look at the detail we have. So yeah, you can just kind of use it as a regular map if you want to. And then we have other people across the world everywhere. Also, by the way, happy birthday, South Korea boy, aka FPS City Wall Development Channel. I sent you a DM and said something in the server as well, so happy birthday to you. Be sure to say happy birthday. And it just shows me you watch this far in the video. So yeah, just say happy birthday or something, please. And it shows that I know how many people watch this far. So yeah, I think it's everything that they have. So that's basically it. I'll be doing other videos in them, like I said. Be sure to subscribe with the notification bell turned to all notifications on, and like the video. Also share it with your friends or other people who will be interested. I'll be doing a Infinite Passengers giveaway soon, so another reason to subscribe. And I'm doing that Infinite Flight giveaway, so be sure to look at the pinned comment in the comments to find that video link. And I've got a Discord server, and I'll post the IF Passengers link there or somewhere. Yeah. Thank you for watching this video of mine. Stay safe, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.